Hey, and welcome to this week's first TV Tropes reading topic. It is Chekhov's skill. That is Chekhov, spelled Chekhov''S. There's a quote. As we've learned from all films ever made, whenever you have a special skill, it will eventually save your life, regardless of how impossibly stupid it is. And it's by someone named Sean Baby, which I actually know who that is. It's a writer for Crack.com, so I actually know something for once. So, training in any kind of skill, ability, or knowledge that will likely later come in handy. Much like Chekhov's gun, Chekhov's skill covers instances where a character takes time in story to become proficient at something. If the hero takes time to teach his sweetie a self-defense judo throw in Scene 2, expect this distressed damsel to throw the mook holding her into a shark pool by Scene 5. This is a counterpoint to Suddenly Always Knew That, as proficiencies are gained and learned rather than mentioned or pulled out of thin air. Taken to extremes, Chekhov's skill can be used to justify implausible fencing powers or turn the farm boy into a gun-toting badass. In frustrating cases, it might go the way of forgotten phlebotomy and never see use again. Used well, it can lead to some satisfying heroics from unexpected places. Chekhov's skill can also be used as a catalyst for other plot elements by having one character teach another, and getting some good character development out of it as well. Or even drive the plot as the seeker looks for a mentor to teach them Chekhov's skill. If the skill is too complicated to be perfected so quickly, see Instant Expert. If it is not a skill taught or otherwise demonstrated to the individual in question, then it is a Chekhov's hobby. In the hobby, the skill is mentioned through dialogue and never takes up more plot than that. In the skill, even if the character hasn't perfected the dangerous forbidden technique, it still shows them training for it. See also Someday This Will Come in Handy, Crazy Prepared, and Chekhov's Classroom. So basically, if you see somebody doing something that's totally, you think that's like totally plot irrelevant at the moment, 95% of the time it's going to come back in like the climax of the movie, and they're going to be like, well, since I can do this, I'm totally fine. So, examples, Angel from Maximum Ride. Okay, she learned how to breathe underwater in book 2. Okay, when would you think that would come in handy? Book 3? Book 4? No. It came in handy 3 books later in book 5, where it turned out everything was happening underwater. Okay? And, Back to the Future. Marty with his skateboarding. Okay, really? How many times has he used that skateboard? Or a skateboard-like thing? 50 million times. And, the Iron Man movie, like, when at first with the first suit he made after he got back from being captured, went up and iced it, and he fixed it. He used that same exact tactic to get the other guy to ice up and beat up his suit a little bit. And that's a good one. Star Wars. When Obi-Wan's telling Luke to use the Force in the beginning, and then it references back when he's in the X-wing about to destroy the Death Star, where Obi-Wan comes from the voice from beyond. It's like, use the Force, Luke, and it helps him guide the blast into the exhaust port. And another random one. In the Superman cartoon, there's one episode where Lois Lane is like chucking paper balls into a trash can. Turns out later she has to chuck a piece of kryptonite into a lead vase to help Superman get away from a robotic dinosaur. That's very random. I don't think I have any of these skills yet, unless making YouTube videos will help save my life in the future, which I secretly doubt, but it'd be awesome if it did. So be ready for in the next couple minutes, in a couple minutes, maybe 10-15 for the next part. It will be comic book adaptation. See you then.